Hello, everybody. What's up? What's up? Today's the day. It's the day you've been waiting for a very long time. How you feeling, Kate?
Like every time I watch this trailer, my jaw just drops the table, and wow, it's just you did an amazing job, and yeah, we're here, we're here.
Well, thank you. It's not about me. It's about the content of the trailer, which is Bonds, and Bonds is awesome.
That's right.
Joining us today, we got Marinus and Vinny. What's up, guys?
Hey, hello.
I was pretty blown away by that. And congrats, Katie. I think this is gonna be fantastic.
Yeah. We also got Carla in the house via satellite.
Okay. I don't know how to start. I have 10% of battery and it's gonna die super soon. I'm gonna find a way to charge it, but I promise I'll be back very soon. Katie.
Great job.
We'll be gone a while, so you got time.
Katie.
Yeah.
Good. I
Perfect.
wish you the best in the world for your campaign. You have worked so hard. You deserve the best. My best wishes from John and me to you. And I look, now it's 9 and it's like dropping so fast. Wait, I'm gonna get rid of the camera. Maybe it lasts more. Now 8. Fuck. Sorry.
Battery problems.
Katie? Are you excited?
I'm speechless, nervous. I don't know. But the diarrhea is gonna come soon, so yeah, pretty well.
The diarrhea?
Yeah, from nervousness.
Oh shit, son. We're like 4 minutes in and we already got diarrhea.
Uh-oh.
Not yet. It's gonna come. It's gonna come.
Everybody, back this book fast before she's gotta go.
That's a metaphor for the campaign. It has to go smooth, has to go fast.
Oh yeah.
Everything that it has.
Yeah,
That's
so we should
what
start
I
a
think
countdown
of.
like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah.
This is a terrible metaphor. Let's say hello to the lovely folks in the chat. We got a few early arrivers. Apollo Patriot was in the house nice and early. He says, "Hail Greek mythology. I love my blue Twi'lek women, and I simp for Bo-Katan." Hail. Yo.
Hail, brother.
I'm just an average Greek god. He's ever so humble. Power Riders in the house as well. What's up, man? Good to see you.
Hail, brother.
Daniel's here, firing up that Kong and Godzilla debate.
Yeah. Calm down.
If you guys missed that, go over to Nerium's channel and check it out. It was a good time.
Yeah, it was.
Jitsu's in the house. What's up, my man? Yeah. Oh, let's see. We got Dennis Jensen in the house. What's up, man? Good to see you. Frog G is here, as always. Good to see you, my man. Black Rose Comics as well. This is finally a decent stream. Has it been a bad day for streams? I don't know. I've just been working on stuff all day. I haven't really been checking out the streams.
Yeah, me neither.
We got Marinus in the house. Good to see you. Corey Barton's here. How you doing, my man? Good to see you too, brother. Oh boy, you got a lot of good people in the chat. Amanda B's here. How you doing? Says congrats, Katie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Heck yes. D.D. Myers in the house. Hello. Leroy's here. What's up, Leroy? How you doing, my man? Johnny Cage is here. This is Carla running from somebody. Yes.
Yeah, from me.
That's my
From
first.
Carla.
My first instinct is just to say yes. Is that bad? Jim Cox is here. What's up, my man? Good to see you. Jason's in the house as well. Boy, oh boy. So it is launch day for Bonds. I think we all know that. There's in the house as well. Good to see you, my brother. And Katie, you tell me. Are you ready for this?
I wish I could say yes, but there's always like a small, tiny sign in my mind like, didn't we forget about anything? But I guess we didn't. So let's do it.
I don't know if we did.
Can I interrupt first?
Yes, you may.
Okay.
Oh, Katie says no.
Okay.
Go for it.
I want to tell you something. We know each other for a very long time now, and I wanted to say to you, I'm really proud of what you are doing now, and you really deserve this. I'm happy for you.
Aww.
Well, You're great. And you're going to do fine. You're doing great, I mean. It's going to be fantastic.
Yeah,
Yeah,
girl. There's very few people that work as hard as you.
Yeah.
I know a couple of them, but you are definitely one of the top. That's why, I'm happy to help, promote you, push you, go back and forth with artwork, talking about stuff, because I know the talented people, and it's a short list, and you're near the top of it for sure. One of the best. And I suggest everybody, when this launches tonight, when it goes live, run. Don't walk, run, and start backing this project. Katie's a powerhouse. Wait until you see what else she's got cooking up, especially with Red. Just amazing products are going to be on the way for sure. So jump on Bonds. This is just a beautiful book. You're not going to regret it.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
going to be
that's for
great,
sure.
guys.
Well
Yeah.
said.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, I'm speechless. Thank you so very much.
Wait, let's not make her cry. She's got makeup on, and it's going to run.
Listen, it's going to happen. It might as well happen early.
Let it
Oh,
flow.
good.
Let it flow.
It's
Katie,
either
would you-
tears of joy or diarrhea.
Oh.
No, I just really suck at accepting compliments. So I'm just gonna say thank you very much. When I came in the first time, it was May 2020. I didn't know what Twitter is, and when I first heard about you guys, I thought that you were like celebrities, And I never even dreamed about being able to talk about most of you and even most of the people that are already in the chat. And now I'm friends with them, and I'm just like, wow, this is so amazing.
And then Katie came in kicking in the door, and she's like, listen up, everybody.
There's a new sheriff in town, and this is his badge.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, that's totally what happened.
Yeah.
But Katie, would you like to do the countdown?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Yeah.
Do it.
Okay. Well,
How about we do it? How about we do it like we count from 4. We count from 4, and each takes one number. Right?
Okay.
oh, the problem is you already did the countdown. The campaign is live.
Damn it.
Great job.
Wow.
Everybody, here's the link. Jump on that. Do it. While we're doing it, we got some more folks in the chat. Simon's here. Good to see you, man. How's it going?
Sam.
Johnny Cage says tears of diarrhea.
No, tears from the diarrhea.
Piper's in the
No.
house. What's up, Piper? Good to see you.
Hey, Pip.
Yeah, man.
Hey.
So yeah, Bonds is live. Hit that link, check it out. Back away. So Katie, what are you feeling right now? What's going through your heart and your intestinal tract?
Really? When we were talking about what are we going to talk about today, I really didn't think we were going to talk about diarrhea. Okay, I came up with it. I know.
That's right.
You don't have to stick with it.
But you're going to love me and hate me.
No.
I'm backer number 2.
Oh,
Wait.
Ooh, who's back number 1?
I don't know. Somebody was faster than me.
I need to run to the computer to back it.
But I was left
run.
because of number 2.
Run.
Number 2.
Well, the greatest news that I really had today is finally I tested out these. Vinny, do you remember when you told me the very important tip that it should be the archival ink?
Yes.
All of these are archival inks, and
Oh, beautiful.
and they're just amazing. I finished a few traditional pieces today that I can't show yet, but I'm gonna show them later.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah,
being
I can't
productive all day, every day.
Hell yeah.
Hell
What I'm
yeah,
talking about.
all day, every day.
all day,
every-
every day,
Every day.
every effing day. I can't even swear because I'm suspicious.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I can swear. That's just like Carl a few days ago. Piper's number 5. All right, Piper, just so you know, like number 5 is my lucky number.
That's
And
awesome.
there you have it.
There you have it.
Oh, yeah.
It's already claimed. That's cool.
Wow. Well, honestly, I'm not gonna even look at the campaign by now. I know that you guys are excited for the project. That's why you came to the stream, and I just wanted to say that initially when I came over here, I didn't aim for crowdfunding at all. I was just doing. All of you know that I posted all my comics on Webtoons, so all people could actually read it. Then I worked hard for another few months to get it into a state so it looked like a decent printed comics. You know, I bet you're gonna love it. It was a ton of work. But what I wanted to say is when I realized that the crowdfunding is a way, I decided to do it because I think that the story behind Bonds. Right now, it's book number 1, and I already promised it's gonna be 10 plus. It's somewhere in the campaign, right, Red?
I don't know.
I think it's there in the panels that we prepared, that we pulled up. So yeah, the story is really long. The story is huge, and since it's manga, I already know that I can go wild. Okay, you just have to do that. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, of course. Why wouldn't I do that?
I know. It's just that I really had this story and I wanted to get it to people because I fell in love with the story. I loved making each and every stroke, panel, page, bubble, speech, text, whatever of it. And I would love you to like it as much as I did making it. So let's hope.
Of course. Yeah, everybody knows, man. You put your heart and soul into everything you do.
Absolutely.
And this is no exception. I mean, even look at the care Katie went to in putting this Indiegogo page together. Look at this. Look how beautiful it is. The presentation is just magnificent, and that just speaks to what you're going to receive. You know, when you're getting her products. You know,
That's right. Absolutely gorgeous. And so is the campaign, and so is the book.
Absolutely. I became just a Zeta general. How do you think that?
Wow.
Yep.
Thank you very much.
Ah, of course.
and
I mean,
somebody
this is
grabbed the
beautiful.
Gamma Wolf.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, I'm gonna show the Gamma Wolf if you want.
Of course.
I have it over here because the Gamma Wolf is prepared over here. It's ready.
Beautiful.
Very
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
That is
Yes.
great.
I think it's the very first inks that I did for Bonds. I'm not really sure.
I'm particularly fond of the little face you put on the sleeve for the alpha male.
Yeah, I know.
That's my favorite part.
Yeah. that's probably the face of an alpha. You just look at it and see that's an alpha.
Of course. Well, he's definitely got the Chad hair, you know. So make sure you have a face to go along with that.
Right.
Amanda B says, "I like the visuals set up on the campaign. Compliments your gorgeous art."
Oh, thank you very much.
Very true. Very true. Oh, here we go. Jim Cox was backer number 1.
Oh, thanks, Jim. I'm gonna send it to you.
Awesome.
Better to be number 1 than number 2, right, Vinny?
Right. Thanks, Jim. Jim's awesome. No, I'm so happy that he did get that. That is fantastic.
Wow.
Absolutely. What about's in the house? Good to see you, man. Pale Rider says, "Hail Gretchen."
Yeah,
Well,
well.
Do you want to talk a little bit about Gretchen, Katie?
I even prepared her like for the sharing, just so people know. Like here you can see Gretchen, and I don't know if anyone knows the story behind Gretchen. Vinny, do you know the story behind Gretchen?
I do not.
You do not, and do you want to?
Is it involving Pale Rider?
Of course.
Oh,
Don't
yeah.
you see the glitter?
Yeah, because I'm seeing what Gretchen's wearing, so it has to be attached to Pale Rider.
Well, basically, Gretchen is Pale Rider's creation idea story. I don't know. She belongs to him. It's just Yeah, well, we had this stream where I was drawing, talking, blah blah blah. I think Red, you were there, and even Marinus was there.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, that's a stream I had to leave early before you finished, Gretchen.
Oh yeah. Well, basically, I was just doing some inking, and Pale Rider just jumped in, and we started fooling around about adding some lashes, some bra, some tights, and stuff. And suddenly Gretchen was born. Yeah, it took a while till we gave her name.
Yeah, I think Pale Rider even named her, didn't he?
Yeah, I think so.
But
How dare you.
I've heard rumors there's a possibility that Gretchen might show up in the Bonds campaign somehow.
Really?
Well, those are rumors. Those are dirty rumors. Then don't spread those.
Why not? You don't want to talk about that a little bit?
What do you mean? You could refresh my memory.
What do I mean? Come on. There's a stretch goal for a certain Mudman comic.
I mean, this Gretchen. Okay, I was thinking about different kind of Gretchen. Well, we didn't get to the campaign yet. Like we should probably scroll through, if you would be so kind.
Very good. Well, someone snatched up that alpha male.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
So,
I hope it was not girl, because that's gonna be a really big fail.
well, you have men with long hair, right? So it's not really a difference.
Wow.
Magnus Stradbone's in the house. What's up? Says dirty rumors. More of that. Oh yeah.
Yeah, Magnus is a really great friend of mine. When I was developing the characters and coming up with them, he was really nice and kind. He even created some 3D models of them, and we are still working on those. So they're gonna probably appear on the next campaign. Because so far I introduced only the main character Lena Jensen and her brother, and a little bit of side characters. But there are more characters coming in book number 2. That's gonna become one of the main characters. So just wait for that. And just so you know, those 3D models are just amazing, mind-blowing, really great. So thank you again, Magnus. So yeah.
We got Simple Jack in the house. What's up, man?
Hey.
Phil is here as well. What's up, Phil? Good to see you. We are launching Bonds, in case you didn't know, in case the title of the stream was misleading. Yeah, that's what we're doing. So let's go over your tiers real quick. I don't want to spend a ton of time on tiers because it bores people to tears. So,
Oh yeah.
first up, we got the puppy tier. That's just the digital version. If digital is what you want, what you need, that's the tier for you. And then we got Big Bad Wolf, which is just a physical copy of the book.
Yeah.
ETA Warrior. Or Eat Warrior. Tell us about this, Katie. Everybody wants to hear you. They don't want to hear me.
Well, the thing is, all the werewolves in my story are kind of in a hierarchy, right? The alpha, beta, and so on. But everybody is using these rankings already. Like everybody knows alpha, beta, and omega. Those are the 3 common. But there are more. There are actually more. Before I came up with this story, I did a major study on these rankings, on this hierarchy, and there are so many more ranks, like the doctors, the hunters, and these are the warriors. They are called etas, and then there is their general that's zeta, right? So these are gonna appear as well, and I would like people to get more familiar with this. And that's why I say that this werewolf comic is completely different, because these werewolves are not like a group of bloodthirsty monsters that are trying to kill someone. They have system, they have family, they have rules, they have societies, and you're gonna know that pretty soon. Yeah.
Beautiful. Well, Phil says that Adam Post loves tears. Well, there you go.
Yeah, and what I know, he loves snow. So.
Oh yeah. Well, with this particular tier, you get the physical copy of Bonds and 2 art prints. One thing I love about what Katie did here is everything you get, she actually took the time to put in the thumbnail. So that's what you see is exactly what you're going to get.
Oh yeah.
No question.
Oh yeah.
We got Wolf Twins, which is 2 physical copies of Bonds,
Mm-hmm.
and Zeta General.
Yeah, and Zeta are getting like sketch cards. I made some of those, few of those. So they are gonna be just randomly chosen.
Oh, nice.
So people will get something really nice. And
So-
I don't know. I could probably make some even more. We'll see. We'll see.
Well, I got one of them. Haha.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're gonna
Katie,
get
Katie doesn't screw around, man. Katie doesn't screw around. She makes sure everything's ready to go.
Oh yeah.
And
Fitness.
yeah, this isn't going to be a book that you're going to be waiting a year or two on. This is going to be
No,
out
no.
lickety split.
And there you have it.
And we got Gamma Wolf, number 2 and 3. These are one is sold out. These are the
Okay.
the traditional art.
This is Gamma 1 and this is Gamma 2.
Wow.
So if you're still hesitating, it's here, ready to go.
Oh man.
Incredible.
People need to get this ASAP.
Ready for your hands. There's tiers also include a physical copy of the book and the art prints as well.
Mm-hmm. All of those.
And
all
yeah,
of-
everything else is sold out. So those are your options, folks.
Wow.
Yeah, but I'd like to tell about the alpha male as well. So the person who backed it already knows what he gets. There are 5. I'm gonna share the screen again with the actual thing. There are 5 packs in my world. Okay, these are the names of those packs, and basically the person who backed it is gonna become the Sapphire Coast pack. Yeah, the Sapphire Coast pack alpha, which is this one.
Wow.
And the alpha of this pack specializes in foreign matters and in communication with human race. So it's gonna be quite interesting. You'll see.
So it's going to be a rule of a very big place, big city.
Again.
He's going to be a ruler, the one who packed the alpha. He's going to be a ruler of a very big continent.
How to put it? Well, actually, this peninsula, as you can see, it's not very big. So the area is not that big as it looks in on the map. And when you imagine the pack, well, those packs are up to 70 people, right? So imagine like a small community, right? And he's the leader, not the king, not the president. He's the leader. He's the alpha, right?
Cool.
So that's it.
Cool. We got Lord Crackhead in the house. Crackhead, while you're here, I just want to tell you something real quick, buddy. Every time I try to at you on in a chat on YouTube, you got that goofy little O with the line through it. So I just at Crackhead. You're making it difficult to interact with you via the YouTube tools. But thank you for being here. Love to see you, man. Frog G is out. Thanks for coming by, my man.
Bye, man.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
bye.
Yeah, Phil's loving your stuff. Pale Rider says, did Red just say lick the split? No, lickety split, Pale Rider. I think you know what I said. I think you know.
I think he's drinking again.
Yeah, Whatabouts is very, very nice indeed. Very well thought out. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Katie's got this whole story to tell.
Yeah, it took
Books
me
and
months.
books
before-
worth.
Yeah, before I actually started drawing and writing the story, I took time to do some investigation.
Well, Dojo requests that you sing "Leader of the Pack."
I don't know that song. I'm very sorry. I can sing. I'm really bad. So,
Listen.
but I heard a certain dude with amazing voice with a dragon in his avatar can even sing. So, we shall see.
Listen, we already covered that. Nobody came here to listen to me.
All right. So let's see what you get.
Crackhead said he gets that a lot. I can see why. Decepticon King's in the house. What's up, man? Good to see you, brother. We got Dennis Jensen over here. He says, "Oh, isn't Goofy? What is that anyway? This just a struck O? Is that all it is?"
It kind of reminds me of a big queue, but since we are over here and I have 3 guys with me over here, I'm not going to explain it. So.
Snow Dove's in the house. It's Hail Gaze Agenda. Hail to you, sir. Thank you very much for coming. Orc Cloud Clown. Wow, you're really trying to kill me here, aren't you? Comic Cowboy. Orc Cloud Clown Comic Cowboy. What's up? What's up? Said by the dip to the moon. Hail the chat. Hail Comicsgate. Hail to you. Katie, say that 3 times fast.
No. No.
You're just uncooperative.
No.
So Edgar says, "Is Bonds live now?" Yes, sir. It is. Links
Oh,
in the
yeah.
description. Actually, I think I still have it copied and pasted. I'll just throw it in there again. Yeah, hop on this. Tiers are selling out. It's going very well. It's a great looking project. Got some page samples here.
Yeah, these are some of those.
So, Katie, tell us how you got started with all of this.
Well,
Like,
actually,
were you always into manga, or what
Yeah, pretty
was your road, your path on the road to artistry?
I was born. That's where it all started. But since I'm over 30s, I don't think you want to hear my weekly.
We know what everybody does in their 20s. You can skip ahead.
No. The 20s are actually very interesting, hey? Well, I started to draw as a kid, as a little kiddo. Honestly, I started digitally about 10 years ago or so, 9 or 10, and it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I don't know. I've been a fan of manga almost like forever. And when I got to my university studies of art, my teachers hated me for that because they tried as much as they could to get it out of me. They couldn't, so I basically screwed them over and built my bachelor thesis and diploma thesis on manga. So there was no way to go, and I continued with it. And then for a little while, I had a break where I had to stop. I don't know, maybe a short burnout. Then I came back, and I even tried to get rid of this manga style. And I in the very beginning, I even tried to build Bones in a semi manga, semi Western style way. And guess what? I just got back to manga, and it seems it's a style that suits me the best. So I'm sticking to it.
Hell yeah, I'd say you're doing very well.
Well, for years, I've been drawing Bleach original characters on DeviantArt. There are tons of them, and I'm kind of suspecting that style kind of got rubbed on me. So.
Well, Lord Crackhead says, Crackhead bows before no man, just making it easy for Unhinged Entertainment. He changed his name. He took out the struck O.
Aww.
We can all now at him at will.
Okay, Unhinged Entertainment. All
Good
right.
man. Good man.
Indeed. Good man. Yeah, I feel much better now in Bancroft's chats. So I can actually at your entire name instead of just Crackhead. Because, that's just a bad look, I guess. Hey, Crackhead.
Yeah.
But yeah, as you can see, the art on this is precious. It's just wonderful. Seriously, I can't say enough good things. I'm running out of words. That's why I came to Precious.
Yeah, this is the moment where the 10 plus appears. I'm really serious because I sketched out the whole story into chapters, into some summary of chapters. I've written 60 chapters of stories, and in this very first book, I covered about 2 or 3 of them. I'm gonna need to shorten it up and just shrink it a little bit, but still I'm pretty sure that if I keep this pace, it's gonna be 10 plus books. So you're gonna get your own collection of manga from Katie. Take it or leave it.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah. Yes,
There you
please.
Yeah. Will there be more? Katie says, duh. This is book 1 out of 10. plus.
And I'll have some more.
And there you have it.
Leroy says, nobody feels good at Bancroft's chats. That's a lie. Jim Cox says, I'm still going to say Crackhead. Yeah, I probably will too, to be honest. Blackbeard's Comics says he is a lord of the people. Absolutely. Speaking of, well, here's a lady of the people. Carla's back with us.
Hey!
Well,
Did you find the charger? 100%.
Carla, why do you constantly make me question your mental
I
fitness?
don't know what's going on. I just
It's classic Carla.
And there she goes.
That was fantastic.
But
That
yes,
last 2%, she spent it on us.
let's talk about these stretch goals, Katie.
No, well. Basically, there are some regular stretch goals, as you can see. There is some super fancy bookmark and even sexier collecting trading cards. Just so you know, these collectible trading cards are gonna be very special, and you better make sure to get one yourself. So you better push as hard as possible because these trading cards, for example, this very first one is the alpha, and under each card there's gonna be a rank, and that's what I have in plan. So in the end, when we reach the 10 plus book, the very last book, you're gonna have the all ranking system where you can read about each rank, the strengths, the weaknesses, the role, basically everything. Yeah.
Cool.
Nice.
Very beautiful. Yep, we start with the alpha. 8,000, you get this awesome art print that Kitty did. I think you did that live on a stream, didn't you?
Yep.
Damn, I need this.
Yeah, I finished it. I finished it and tweaked it a little bit after the stream because it wasn't finished. I think Vinny remembers it.
I do. Yeah, no, you were doing a great job with it. I love how it turned out.
Daniel says, welcome back, Carla.
Hi,
Jason
Carly.
says, poor Carla. We got Chris in the house. What's up, man? Good to see you. Good to see you.
Hi, Chris.
Yes, hop on board at 10,000. You get this high quality art print. This is actually my favorite piece of work from Bonds. In case you couldn't tell, I put it on everything when I'm advertising it.
And that's actually a very funny print because this print covers the characters that haven't been introduced in the story yet, but thankfully they're in their wolf forms. And this picture was even a little bit of an accident because this picture became live when I bought the very precious set of inking pens and tried them out. And guess what? A cool picture was born.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they definitely worked for you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Or should I say you worked with them?
Yeah. You need to learn how to work everything you own.
That's right. In Slovakia, pens work for you.
People from third world country need to work with everything they have.
Oh, don't worry.
That's
It's
true.
the art stores over here are like a third world country. Don't worry about it.
That's also true. And at 13,000, we got the Mudman mini comic. Now, this is what people want to know about.
Well, I kind of played with the idea because Lena's brother Jesse is a huge fan of comics and he likes to read comics in his free time, and that was even funnier because originally when I started with Bones, it was a literature. It wasn't a comic itself. And when I was writing it as a literature, I wrote Jesse as comics lover. And then I decided to do the comics. So that's kind of a paradox right here. And yeah, in the story that I wrote, that I prepared in the summary, he's reading his favorite comic series that's called Mudman. And just so you know, when we reach 13K, there's an amazing story written by Red Case himself. And that's where you're gonna see Gretchen in live action. Living, breathing. Just
I think Pale Rider just got a boner.
Come on, Pale Rider always has boner.
That's what I was gonna say.
Does he ever lose the boner? Only when he's sober.
Oh
Okay,
yeah.
we're gonna run back to the top and refresh this and see how we're doing. You're already over 1,000, Katie.
Wow.
Yeah, you're halfway.
Wow.
14 backers, 1,060. Awesome.
Wow.
Yep, you're over the hump.
Wow. That's just
Oh
amazing.
shit! I just cost you money. Jason said he's refunding since I wrote something.
Okay.
But Katie, what are we doing? You have to promise stuff every K, you know?
What?
What the hell, Carla?
You
All
must
right,
what?
At every K, you can promise something that Carla will do.
No.
These are
No.
Carla. You are lagging like a makalaka.
Yeah. I promise that Carla's gonna make one hell of a job when it comes to the comic that she's drawing for Red. Did I promise right?
Oh yeah, that's the $0 stretch goal.
Yes. You mean like another stretch goal that I'm gonna promise to people?
No, we're promising that.
Okay.
Well, let's talk about werewolves a little bit. What's everyone's favorite werewolf? Katie, let's start with you.
I think my favorite werewolves are from the story of Underworld. I think. I don't know if that was the question that you were asking.
Yeah, that's the question.
But the most are these from Bonds. That's just without the question. So.
Of course, yeah. Bonds aside, what is your favorite?
Underworld.
Now you got Daniel excited. He's all excited about Kate Beckinsale.
Yeah, this man knows my taste. He loves Godzilla. He loves Underworld. That's just it.
Hell yeah. Kate Beckinsale. Great. Now I have a boner.
Chris says, I see someone already got the drone in tier. I was too slow.
Aw.
Well, there's still sketch card tiers available. I know it's not you, Chris, but maybe, just maybe, Katie will do a little doodle of you on the back.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
That's a maybe.
We could try something out.
Absolutely. Benny, what's your favorite werewolf?
I'm a big fan of those Lycans as well from Underworld, but my heart still it's in Universal Monsters, so I'd say maybe the Benicio del Toro one.
I really like that Wolfman.
That's a good choice.
Yeah, I like that one.
Nice.
Marinus, what about you?
Well, I basically got two, but it's more like in a horror aspect. I like American Werewolf in London.
Mhm.
And because it was probably one of the first horror with werewolf movies that I saw, and it was really impressed by the transformation, that he is, very slowly transforming into a wolf. And that was visually very appealing and unsettling to me when I was a young boy.
Mhm.
And another werewolf movie, if you can call it that, it's called The Company of Wolves. It's an older movie, but it's more like a British fantasy horror movie from the 80s, and it's about an adaptation of a Red Riding Hood, and all the events is playing in dreams and nightmares of a little girl, and she is going to be seduced by a guy that transforms into a werewolf, and one of the transformations that he opens his mouth and the wolf comes out of his mouth. Basically, it's really
I seen that. Yeah, that was awesome.
yeah.
That was really cool. Yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah.
That was really cool. Yeah, Pale Rider, you caught me. See, the problem is I asked Vinny that question so I could take a bite of my pizza, and he's just like, boom, 2 seconds, there's your answer. I'm like, oh shit, now I got my mouth full and I got to address. So
Well,
yeah,
you could have tipped me off and just stretched out a bit, Vinny, and I would have.
well, listen, Benny, we all know normally I don't have to ask you to stretch out, okay?
This is true. Sorry, buddy.
When we're
Like-
talking,
It's okay. It's all right. Jason, thank you very much for the $5, my friend. He says, I hope
they
Katie
better
knows
not
I
be.
was
We're gonna
kidding.
talk about-
He's not refunding this beautiful book. Well, thank you very much. And you didn't have to pay to say that, but thank you. I appreciate it.
And when we're talking about transformations, I'm kind of would like to show this one because this one took me ages to figure out how to portray the transformation without adding the lichen form aspect. I'm still tweaking with it, like working how to put it. The basic principle is you need to get undressed. This funny thing, because when you transform, you're gonna tear the clothes.
Mhm.
There's gonna be a lot of torn clothes laying around the area, so they had to find their own system. So there's gonna be like a lot of cracking because the whole skeleton transforms. The limbs are prolonging, the spine is cracking, the jaw is the fangs are growing.
Nice.
fur is coming out, and suddenly, like I would like to avoid this particular panel as much as possible because I don't want that form there at all. So it's gonna be like snap. You have wolf, you have human, and that's it.
Yeah, I love slow transformations. I mean, in most movies with CGI, it's always transforming in a second. But I always been a fan that you actually see the transformation in slow. You know, that the ears are growing and the eyes are turning, and the hands are,
Yeah.
fur. I love that part.
Yeah, great job.
Yeah.
Yeah, and over here, it's portrayed like in my stories. I plan to portray this like really well, because there's another fact about this kind of transformation. When you transform for the first few times, it's really painful. And if you stop doing that, if you transform all the time, if you practice it, if you for example go for a run as a werewolf every day, every second day, you get used to it. It's fine. But then if you suddenly decide to stop and, for example, be a week or two, maybe month without transforming, it gets painful again. So that's very interesting. Like the very first transform is painful to a point that you can actually lose consciousness. Like you can faint.
Well, that makes sense, because if you're actively, if you're active for a month straight and then you spend a month being a couch potato and you go back out and try to do the same thing again, you find creaks and cracks and pains all over where you didn't expect them.
Yeah, soreness and stuff.
Got Jerry Unbound in the house. What's up, man? Good to see you. So the transformation looks great. Yes, it does. Looks painful. Top notch art. Absolutely. Yeah, that's one thing I will never stop bragging about is Katie's art. Her ability is just confounding.
Yeah, I'm glad you like it. It's just.
Yeah, there's also some new art that I haven't seen before, and on the page, I mean, the layout of the campaign is very cool. It's really cool done. So kudos to whatever made it. I mean, did you make it, Red? The layout of the campaign, I guess.
Oh no! That's Katie. That's all Katie.
Really? Okay. Wow, that's great. It's absolutely cool. Yeah. I love the detail in all of what you are doing. I'm a big fan since day one. You have a great knowledge of anatomy and motion and fluid when it comes to when you showed the fighting scenes. Really great. Yeah, you're a great artist, Kate. Can't wait to get.
For example, for when it comes to fighting scenes. I don't know how other people work when they draw. Vinny, I don't know how you work. Maybe you can tell us a little bit later, or tell us how you come up with fighting scenes or action scenes.
I try to play it in my head first like a movie,
Right?
I'm thinking. I'm trying to think of angles. I'm trying to think of like, depending on the situation too. If a certain character has to overpower another one, or if it's going to be like an equal fight. Once you figure out what you need to do for the story, then it's just trying to get the beats down right and the pacing for it. Because action scenes, they're fun to do, but I think if they're dragged out too long, it could be kind of problematic for your storytelling.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I kind of did the same, but I noticed that in some comics the motion is really static. It's like pin-up pose, really fancy, and action like pin-up pose, but there's no movement in it. And what I kind of did when I was doing this, I downloaded. I didn't say it. Okay, I watched tons of movies like Never Back Down or Undisputed, right? Mm-hmm. These movies, and I literally, like, when there was some action scene that I really liked, I just paused it and played it in a really slow motion, so I could see how the movement goes, how and which places are blurred. And that's where you can see where the movement is going and what you need to blur to get as close as possible, and that's where you get the movement, right?
Absolutely. Another great thing, at least I did when I was younger. Do you remember the Disney Tarzan cartoon?
Yeah.
That they had done when he's kind of like swinging through the vines and everything, and like he lands and just like he's like skateboarding.
Yeah, that was perfect scene.
I would, and the fight he had with the cat, the big cat. I I kept pausing those frames. Like I would keep watching them over and over and pause them to see like where the action was, where the movement was, to get to see like what's going to be, especially in comics, you want the extreme of whatever like if you're punching somebody, it's going to be the extreme of it. It's usually the before and the after. Yeah, the exaggeration.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I still have problem with that. Mostly when I'm doing the foreshortening, and poses like this, because I don't know, it still drags me to realism. As you can see, even in this pose, I could expand those or make them somehow even more extensive.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just stuck to this type of portraying of action scenes. So yeah.
Yeah, you did a beautiful job. Beautiful job.
Yeah. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, it works very well.
The layouts, the movement. Yeah.
Exil's in the chat. What's up, man? Good to see you, brother. And Mega's here also. Good to see you too, my man. Robert Romano, what's up? What's up? Thank you very much. He says, got Gamma 3. Congratulations on launching. Looks wonderful. Thank you very much, my friend.
By the way, just in case, if gammas go out really fast, I'm planning to add some more, probably. So just so you know, there's gonna be enough for everyone.
Cool. Yeah, number 2, good pick, by the way. Good pick. That was my absolute favorite.
Wow, the gammas are out.
Yep. All 3 gammas are gone.
Okay, I'm gonna add some more. I suppose I'm gonna add some more.
Hell yeah.
And I don't know, maybe people would be interested in a drawn-in character as well. I mean, I think I could find a space for one more, I suppose. I'm gonna think about this, but definitely I'm gonna add some more gammas. So if you're interested in like big format, they're really big. Like this is A4. It's a little bit bigger than American Standard. So I'm gonna send it personally to each backer because of the fulfillment method. Oh, okay.
No. My bad.
I know.
Yeah, Jim. Good suggestion, my friend.
Yeah.
That's actually my fault. I forgot to put a featured tier. So tell you what, we'll go ahead and correct that right now.
So no beta males, right? In the comment.
Yeah, there are gonna be betas, but I don't know. You portray betas as something that is weak, or I don't know. I know that it's like a no. I know it's used like a trope. I understand that, but in this story, beta is gonna have like a very important and big role, and you're gonna figure out why. And each role is very, very important because even minor roles, minor rank has ability that even the alpha doesn't have. It all depends according how to use it. So yeah, for example, in the comic number 1, there's another rank that I'm presenting except alpha, and that's the Zeta position. And the Zetas are very, very skilled when it comes to pack communication, for example, right?
Right.
So, yeah, you're gonna know a lot more about each. Just make sure to.
I'm very curious. It's more than.
Oh yeah, there are a lot more projects we have in like prepared when it comes even to bonds. So.
Yeah. Well, I threw up Eat a Warrior as your featured perk. I hope that works for you.
That's perfect. Yes.
Cool.
That's the best one.
Two cool friends.
You're up to 1255 right now.
Yeah.
Thank you all very much. We're getting closer and closer. 62%, almost there.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah. Chris says, I don't trust Pale Rider. I don't let him back the drawn-in tier.
Oh yeah.
He says, if you get the drawn-in, if you get the drawn-in perk, do I or whoever get to pick what's drawn in? Asking for a friend. There we go. There's the catalyst for Chris's comment.
Yeah, that's very important for the person who backed this year. I don't know who, but we I think we know who did it or not. Never mind. The important thing is that the person who backed it is alpha. It's an actual and very respectable part of the society. So it shouldn't carry some silly name. Actually, the name probably is gonna stay as is written in the book. Just the portrait, the character's face gonna be there. So let's hope it's not some kind of Mickey Mouse or something like that. Okay.
Oh no, that would be copyright infringement. Jim is asking if I'm doing fulfillment. Actually, we're going to do fulfillment through the fulfillment company. I'm not sure we want to throw the name out there, but yeah, there'll be a fulfillment house doing fulfillment for Katie since she's overseas. And
yeah, but all traditional stuff I have over here, and I'm gonna send that myself. So just so you know, it's
yeah,
going from-
all your traditional art will be coming directly from Katie.
yes,
Yeah.
yes,
From Slovakia.
yes, from the land of snow, frozen land.
What's up? Lakeem Amir's in the house. Good to see you, my man. So yeah, Bonds is live. If you haven't hopped on it yet, I would encourage you to do so. You know, if you're waiting on that stimulus check, it may or may not ever come, and this is not a campaign you want to miss.
And also, I would like to show people if they're interested. I even created a new folder for that.
Well, Johnny
That-
Cage has a question for you. He says, "No
Yes.
Mickey Mouse. What about Mickey Wolf?"
Come on, he's supposed to be a serious person. He's leading a pack. He's communicating with the human race. He needs to be serious. Let's not make him completely foolish.
Never upset a Slovakian girl.
Yeah,
Okay.
don't do it. Slavics
Absolutely.
are really, really, really brutal.
Right. You don't want to
Even-
turn into a wolf on
we-
you.
We even sleep with our pillows under our knives. So watch out.
Oh shit! I'll be serious.
Oh yeah.
You serious?
Did you
Yeah,
have something to show, Katie?
Yeah, I'd like to, but just so you know, Red already mentioned it. I'm gonna repeat it again. It's a comic of 72 pages, possibly gonna be more, according to how I decide to split it. Either it's gonna be one full story or chapters. Never mind. But the story is completed. The pages are done. The whole comic is good to go. It's ready for print. And just so you know, there's already been a book 2 being prepared. You maybe noticed the post that I've been posting lately on. These are the thumbnails for book number 2, and the book number 2 is completely thumbnailed. Completely. Another sweet 72 pages of Bonds number 2. So as long as I'm done with another project that I'm working on, Brad's gonna talk about it soon. I'm just gonna start on Bonds number 2. Hopefully, we shall see how fast I can be.
Oh, we all know.
That's
We all know.
incredible.
Jesus.
Incredible.
Your workhorse.
Chris
Yep.
says, yes. Good.
Well-
Has to be completely serious, Pale Rider. None of your shenanigans.
Mhm.
And Pale Rider
Well-
says, so theoretically, if someone wanted to put their favorite stripper in there, they theoretically could.
Male stripper.
It is the
Yes.
alpha male, after all.
Yes, it's an alpha male.
Silver Ogre says you brought a knife to a pillow fight.
Of course. What else do you bring to a pillow fight? I'm a Slavic
Yeah.
girl.
Nailed it.
Jerry Unbound says, so on a scale from Silver Bullet to Elf Quest, where on the wolf scale does Bonds fall?
Can I ask you for translation?
Silver Bullet being a Stephen King movie to Elf Quest. I don't even know what the hell Elf Quest is. I'm sorry, Jerry.
Elfquest is a comic, but it's more like elves. I didn't know there were wolves in it. I don't read Elfquest, but I know what it is. But
If I had to guess, I would guess that the werewolves in Elf Quest are exceedingly gay, and that might be what he's asking. So from hardcore to exceedingly gay, where do your
Okay, I'm gonna put it in few words. There's adventure, there's action, there's horror, there's gore, there's humor, there's love, there's family, there's everything you will want to see there. If someone thinks it's gay, fine, think it's gay. If someone thinks it's awesome, yay.
Yay for gay.
I have nothing else to say about it. There's gonna be everything. But honestly, Bones, come on guys, Bones. It's a story that's revolving about a girl and about her becoming something else and building the community, people, relationships around her. So it's something different. I can tell if you're expecting it to be some kind of your typical superhero action comic or whatever. I don't really know. I'm promising you something different, and I'm promising the best I can get out of me. That's all I can do.
Oh yeah, I think you might have taken that comment a little too seriously, Katie.
Yeah.
But that was a great pitch. That was a great pitch.
Yeah,
You get your panties in a bunch.
very good.
Yeah, and about the workhorse, Marina said that I'm a workhorse. Well, you need to have some kind of hobby after work, right?
That's true. How do you respond to this comment?
No, that I think you're kind of mistaken us for Nordic countries.
All right, Silvar Ogre says ElfQuest is a very awesome science fantasy comic.
Science fantasy, yeah, it could be, except the science part. So yeah,
And Frog G says, why not back the book to find out?
Yeah.
exactly. Just do it. If you don't like it, you don't need to back the rest of 9 parts, right?
All right, so I guess I was right on that scale. No writer says, could the droning character look like Chris? And can he wear a red dress?
Oh no.
It's actually Pale Rider by this year. I'm getting worried. I'm getting worried here.
As you should be. That's Hell Rider.
Pale, if you back this tier, please make the alpha look decent. I'm gonna send completely undressed Gretchen to you.
Oh, shit. Sorry, Chris. Pale Rider is actually half the entertainment of this channel, so I can't, we can't time him out. Jason says it's just badass looking. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Faux show. Yeah, it's not. I wouldn't say it's. The werewolves here they're not hardcore and they're not exceedingly gay. They're none of that. They're just. They're. It's a story about people and the relationships they're forming, and the trials that they're going through, and the only difference is they're going to be going through that as werewolves as well.
Yes.
And kind of
There's a
delve into their
savage-
society.
Yeah, there's
Yes.
a savagery to it. It has everything like a real story should have between family and these different packs. But then there is definitely a savagery amongst them.
Aspect.
Yeah. Coming of age as well. Yeah. From the
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Because I don't know if people noticed, but right now the main heroine is 15. Please, people, bear that in mind.
All right. Well, in case anybody missed it, I'm going to go ahead and play the trailer again. This way I can actually take a bite of pizza without Pale Rider riding my ass. So here we go. Yeah. So in case anyone's wondering what this red dress thing is all about, yeah, Chris shared a story about, I think it was a Halloween costume or something in the grocery store. He was bent over, and apparently, yeah, there's a lot of guys checking him out. So we all know Chris has a very shapely form, you know.
Oh yeah. Also, I would like to show you where the bones actually began, and this was the very, very first draft of the main character, Lena. And before I was even sure that she's gonna become a comic form, like in a literature. I was just doing some kind of character sheets. I don't know. How do you like it?
Cool.
That's cool.
Yeah. Liars.
No,
Yeah,
I mean,
really.
Yeah,
And,
well, when I'm
Vinny,
working on a project, I do the same thing. I'll do like a quick, simple kind of breakdown, just to get what the characters are going to kind of look like in the feel, and make sure that they all mesh well together.
yeah, and Vinny, just so you know, this file was created in April. I didn't touch it, and just so you know, the character is like really tall.
Okay.
Another jab. Daniel says, Katie, is that opening scene with the wolves going to be a print? Would be epic.
I have it over here. I think he was talking about this one. I'm gonna think about it. I really like it. Well, actually, this picture is one of the pictures I made when I was writing Bones as a literature. I put 1 or 2 pictures to each chapter as some kind of illustrative art for the chapter, and this is one of them. And but this picture is for a part that hasn't been portrayed in the comic yet. So just let's wait. Maybe we shall see. I'm gonna think about it.
I love this print. I really do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This was beautiful.
Yeah, that would
But
be. I would make a beautiful print.
Yeah. This one too.
Yeah, but here you can see the one that's actually gonna become a print. So I hope you're gonna like it.
I love the logo on the surfboard as well. It's really cool. That.
Yeah, it's done really well.
Yeah.
What I like more
Magnus
is
wants to know how old that sheet was of Lena.
like when it was created. Well, April. It's almost year. It's almost a year.
Well, so you mean what I think you mean to say is only a year.
Well, possibly could be. Like it's even old because I can see that originally I called her in a wolf Adira, and then I changed it to Irie because I don't know, when I pronounced it, it sounded weird. That's why I decided to change it. And originally, when I started drawing it, I started in Photoshop, and these are the very first portrayals of the wolf part.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
very beautiful. How old is this one?
Yeah, this is one of the older as well. That could be maybe half a year or maybe a little bit older.
And how long
Great.
did you do it to draw this? How long did you take it?
I don't really know. You're asking me really tough questions because
Yeah. Okay.
that's the thing. I don't do drawing at one sitting. I do the sketch in pencils. Then I scan it. Then I line art it. Then I don't know. Let me get back. Maybe 6 to 7 hours.
Yeah, because you're a fast drawer, right? You draw a lot, like every day.
Yeah.
the other day. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Nice.
That's why sometimes I see pictures that other people take days to make. It takes me hours to do these pictures, but then again, I still can see some space for improvement. So maybe if I took another few hours, it could look even better. I don't know. I don't really know, but I like it this way. That's what I like.
Yeah.
And we could see even this picture campaign, and this was the very first test of drawing the character in 2 styles, in comic style and in fully colored style, and many people pointed out, even my own family, my own dad and my brother, that the black and white looks better.
I like
that's
both.
why I decided.
Yeah, I like both. It all depends on your taste. Like some people really like their things colored. Some people like the black and white. I like both. It all depends on the art style, really.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a black and white guy, and but I love color as well. Indeed, what you say, Red, it just depends on how the style is and how it looks like in different ways. It just depends.
Yeah,
Really.
definitely. And that's one thing I really love about Katie's style is she's like everything she draws is dynamic. Even like some like portraits, like she always finds a way to make them, like even with the lighting and the shading, just finds a way to make them all dynamic. And I think that's an incredible gift.
Yeah.
I have really big interest when it comes to expressive and very very intensive lighting. I'm gonna show it in I think it's the last picture over there. But here's another picture where I was trying to portray Lena as a young 15-year-old girl. She looks really pissed, and she's supposed to look pissed, but I don't know.
That looks really good, though.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm not really content with it.
Well, I don't know. See, if I keep seeing more colored stuff, I'll be like, well, now you need to color it. So you got to stop showing those.
Nah, definitely not. And while it was literature, this is the very first draft of the cover, of the actual cover. So here you can see all characters that were supposed to be throughout the whole story, from the very very beginning to the very end.
It looks like a movie poster. Looks great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I tried to do the manga style. So this is version number 2. And here you can see Mudman.
Yeah. I want to see that character bring to life, man. I want to see what's going on with Mudman.
You'll see.
I want to see his origin story, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be there.
Right.
And here you have the epic picture with the test of the brushes. And when I was talking about the intensive lighting, I was talking about this picture over here. This one took me I think almost 2 days. Honestly, the background is not mine. I'm not gonna lie about it, and I'm just admitting it fully. So, but everything inside is mine.
She's admitting it because she knows that's my pet peeve.
Huh?
I said, you're admitting it because you know that's my pet peeve.
Yeah.
But it looks awesome. It looks great.
No, I mean sometimes I'm just trying out. I'm learning how to do shading, how to do lighting, and sometimes I just and the second thing is I'm not really good at backgrounds, but I think that by drawing every day I'm getting better at it as well.
Yep.
But this one was a test because this picture was made when I bought Clip Studio, and I was learning how to do things properly in it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just proud about this picture because it took me so long to come up with this. And the video of making this picture is even on my YouTube channel, so you can watch the process of it being made. It took a long time.
That is cool.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Power Rider said it looks like her breasts were more perky in the black and white. Dissatisfied converts in the house. What's up, man? He says the color technique fits on this. Easy to go wrong, but it looks good compared.
Yep.
Oh yeah, man. Good to see you.
Yeah, and the very last picture I would like to show is that along with the story itself, I kind of added some special things for people who like jokes. It's just like every single day you come up with some real life stories that make you smile, laugh, cry, whatever, swear. Yeah. And I decided that whenever I had such a story, I put it in a so-called mini comic. You can find those on my DeviantArt. There are many of those. Feel right that there are some very pervy ones. So make sure to check them out. I don't know if I can pull them up.
You're trying to get all his money while he's drunk, aren't you?
Of course.
Perfs.
Yeah, but for example, this one, I don't know if you know what Harzer is. Do you know what Harzer is?
No.
I do not.
It's like the tiny mini stinky cheese. Mariners, you probably know that.
Oh yeah, I know that.
Yeah, yeah,
Never
that's
know.
that's the one.
Nice.
That's the one. It's very nutritious. There are almost zero fats. That's true, and like a high load of proteins. And I don't know. One day we got some home, and it was really stinky, but on the other hand, kind of tasty. So I decided to draw a mini comic about it.
Power Rider says she says 2 days, like that's a long time for a piece.
Oh.
Well, but there was how many characters, right?
Yeah, that's what he's saying. He's saying it's not that long.
Yeah, and just to make people up. The quality of this comic is not even like the top notch. It was just really quickly done. The idea behind this is what I like the most.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of the point. What you're seeing right there, that's just Katie dicking around.
Yes.
But yeah, if you want to see the good stuff's over here.
That's nice.
That is absolutely the best stuff. I'll throw the link in the chat one more time. If you guys haven't hopped on this yet, what are you waiting for? Let's get over that hump. We are more than halfway, about 2/3 of the way there to the goal, to getting funded.
Close.
Hell yeah. Yeah, this is one you're not going to want to miss. And Katie's got a lot of stuff prepared for this. She's got a long story ahead of you. It's going to be like 10 or more books. You definitely want to jump on this because Katie's going to be a name that you're going to recognize from here on out. I'm pretty confident in that.
Yeah, and not only that, it's more like normally if you have pay $25 for a comic, you have 48 pages, but now you have way more for the same money. So yeah, jump on.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad that I took the advice not to do 200 because the very first idea was to cover 200 pages where the actual split was supposed to come. But we found a better place to end it. So I hope you're gonna like the cliffhanger as well. Let's see about that.
I think you will. Power Rider says, lucky for me, my credit card is up on stage dancing in a stripper's G-string right now. What's up, Greg? He says, lucky? Yeah, not sure. Not sure if that's lucky. Simple Jack says, took time and so cow. It's funny. All right, well, have at it, my man. I'm sure Power Rider will join you, even though he's not in there.
Enjoy.
Right.
A lot of highs, a lot of ats. Greg says, or strippers who are also prostitutes. Oh. Yeah, we all know Power Rider loves his strippers. He loves the glitter. He likes getting that glitter all over him and just leaving it there for days on end.
What's wrong with that?
Not a thing. Not a thing.
That's right. Shut your face. Pale Rider, we're gonna hang out.
Whoa.
But since you opened the topic a little while ago, whether this comic is gay-ish, like the story.
No. That wasn't a topic that was open.
Wait.
Okay,
whether the story is fag-ish, okay, whatever, doesn't really matter. I have a question for you guys because the story is covering the topic of a soulmate, of a fate mate. So, what do you think about this idea that you are born as a werewolf, and you already know that there's a soul, there's a person destined for you somewhere. Like you just need to find them, and when you do, you immediately know that it's them. And what do you think about this idea? Like, would you like to choose who is your soulmate, or would you be up for actually getting one that's for you?
Vinny, you're up.
I'm mostly werewolf. I'm Italian, so.
Are you Harry? You mean?
Clearly. So yeah. I don't know. I guess for some people, it would kind of make sense, and then others, there's a lone wolf aspect as well. I don't know. That's an interesting. It's an interesting question.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I think I instantly form bonds with animals, so why not people, right?
Mm-hmm. That makes sense as well.
Jason says I don't buy manga, but since IGG, I've backed 4 or 5 manga style books. Very talented cats in the indie scene. Hell yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same way. I could give a shit less about manga before, but now that people are putting it right in front of my face and I'm seeing all these talented people, yeah, and I've been checking it out more and more.
Same.
Yeah.
And back several.
Yeah.
Phil says, I'll show you how not gay I am. Phil, nobody believes that. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Sorry, Bob.
I don't know. Like people been talking about this so-called war between like Western comics and manga. I don't think there's supposed to be some kind of pointing out the difference because each style has its own perks.
Mhm.
You know, the highlights, the strong points.
Yeah.
And I see manga strong points in what the major difference that I noticed is the Western comics are trying to build as much plot as possible in one page or a double spread page. Manga doesn't do that. Manga just, since it's meant to be like many parts, you know, many books.
Yeah.
They are not afraid to portray, for example, a scene description, like you can see some building, some room, some detail in the room, and that's covering one whole page, you know, and nobody gives shit.
Yeah.
It's more slow burn, more storytelling. Yeah.
More
Yeah.
outward.
Yeah. I never really saw that that war between manga and the only time I ever see that is the Asians. They normally, because they hate how Western books how women are drawn, because they want the big eyes, they want the small mouth, they want certain key elements. I know this because I almost did some work for a company that they were saying your work is amazing except for the faces. And I'm like, what do you mean? They goes, we want the faces like this, and they sent me the examples, and they all had the gigantic eyes, the little girl baby face, and the tiny mouth, and I was like, this is weird.
Well, that's the thing. Like manga completely differs. I probably already showed you, but I'm gonna show you again. My greatest inspiration when it comes to drawing style, when it comes to portraying the fighting scenes, is an artist who is called Sunken Rock. I'm just gonna make sure that the Pale Rider is not gonna throw his card away because there are so many naughty scenes.
Well, real quick, Omega Arts is asking about the format, if it's reading right to left.
No, this is normal left from right.
Yeah, the art is manga style.
Yes.
The format is Western, I believe.
As you can see, the eyes are bigger. They are bigger than usually, but not that big that it's you know, unreadable, undoable. What I really love is that Boichi, is the name of the author. He's not afraid to go out of his box, you know, to use this expressive style.
Yes.
And heavy inking. That's something that I love. And as you can see, they are not afraid to waste. I'm saying waste half a page on these detailed expressions. You know, you basically don't see that much of that in Western comics. That's what I think.
Yeah, no, this is fantastic. Like this type of stuff I really enjoy.
Yeah.
The stuff I was referring to are something more along the lines, I guess, of the anime type style. Yeah. But yeah, manga's changed a lot too, and you know, like look at that line work. That's incredible. You know?
And I've seen his works on YouTube. For a very long time, when it comes to this particular comic, he was doing this traditionally, and then when he started to work on another comic, he started to work, I think, in Clip Studio using tablet.
Yeah.
For the inking, but his inking style is still the same. That's very interesting.
Yep.
Yeah.
Johnny Cage says we need to read more hentai. Yeah, and that's something too that you want to. It's something else that you want to bear in mind. And when people say manga, like that, it seemingly refers to varying degrees of different styles. Kind of from the childish, cartoonish stuff to
Yep.
the more, almost some of it almost photorealistic.
Yeah.
Right.
I always advise Berserk. That's my go-to manga. I mean, it's still following that. It's so great. It's so detailed. It's no big eyes. Just something like this. Although this is clearly a different genre. But yeah, I always recommend Berserk. It's great. It's fantastic.
For example, over here you can see a half a page portraying solely some emotions, some splatter of blood, some backgrounds. They are not afraid to do it. And another thing that I seen is the advice that I got when I was doing my bones is to shrink the bubbles. As you can see, the bubbles are really big.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You probably wouldn't do them that big.
Right.
So yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're talking about Bonds. And if you haven't checked out this project yet, please do so. Follow the link in the description. It'll bring you here. Katie's laid out an amazing Indiegogo page here. And it just takes you through some of the characters.
Yeah.
You got 72 pages here. She gives you some page samples. Her art is just amazing. This is definitely not one you're going to want to miss. That is for sure. I know I don't. And keep on. If you're not following Katie on Twitter, do that as well. It's at Nerium N, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need to unify all those because at Instagram I'm Nerium Bones and on Twitter I'm Nerium N. So we'll see.
67% funded. Great. Nice.
Rookie Critics in the house. What's up, man? Good to see you, brother. We're just discussing Bonds. It just launched. Greg says fluffy and cute creatures with the ultimate power.
Yeah.
He says I've seen some really great manga, but it's rare. I kind of feel the same way, but I think the rarity bit is kind of fading. I think more and more it's becoming more along these lines, like along Katie's style and the style she was just showing.
Yep.
That's the stuff that I really enjoy. But yeah, I don't know. Like a lot of people ask me about Dragon Ball Z. I'm not a fan. I'm going to come out right now and say I'm not a fan. Yeah, just because I don't want to watch a bunch of constipated people for a half hour. That's it. That's the only reason. It's got nothing to do with the animation. None of that. I find a lot of people who are into manga are really into Dragon Ball Z, and the Dragon Ball Z crowd just drive me nuts sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
According to what type of faces you like when it comes to comics and when it comes to, I think you would love this one, and it's really popular and it's really funny one. You need to definitely watch this anime.
Oh, One Punch Man. Yeah, it's great.
One Punch Man. Yes.
It's fun.
Red, you need to watch this one. This guy is called One Punch Man for a reason.
Yeah, definitely.
Maybe it's just me. The title alone says don't watch this to me. It says completely uninteresting. That's what that title says to me.
No, it's very humorous. It's very cool. Yeah.
Greg agrees. Says Dragon Ball Z looks like shit. I drew at age 6.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, man, they're all squatting and like sweating and wincing and.
Do you know how many times I was at conventions and people like, oh, could you draw some Dragon Ball Z? I'm like, no. Sorry.
Oh, good. I'm glad to see there's a lot of good people with good taste in the chat.
According to the picture, avatar picture that Johnny Cage has, I'm afraid I wouldn't fight him. We're gonna lose.
Take it easy, Silverberg. Zombie Killtrocity is in the house. What's up? Says Dragon Ball Z, half the season was just them screaming to power up. Yeah, that's what I mean with the constipation bit. Like, what's the point of that?
Yeah. It took 10, 20 episodes to build up to a fight that goes on like 20 episodes, and then they are started all over again in the next season.
And what I really didn't like about these certain few mangas or animes, it doesn't really matter, is the fact that there's a main hero who built his strength to fight the main villain. Suddenly, it looks like he's about to lose. He's almost dying on the ground. Suddenly, there's an impulse that kicks him up. He becomes strong as never. He's just gonna kick ass. The kills the enemy, becomes even stronger, and you can see this trope in every single, like, you can see this in Bleach, you can see this in Naruto, you can see this in Dragon Ball. It's just too much.
Yeah. And they all got it from what do you call it? From Fist of the North Star. That's where they got it from.
Yeah.
That's OG. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. That was actually my first thought, was like straight rip off.
Yep.
But done worse and somehow more popular.
When it comes to Pokemon, for example, I would like to disagree with this. The one thing that Pokemon was really good at, it allowed many artists to come up with their own concept art when it comes to Pokemon creatures, right? It kind of allowed to grow the concept art idea.
Right.
When it came to fantasy creatures and stuff like that.
Well, Zombie Killtrocity says, I will admit I am a Narutard. How do you feel about Naruto?
That's the one of the first animes that I encountered as a inhabitant of a third world country. So I'm kind of Narutard as well in a way. Put it that way.
In a way, you admire it.
No. Honestly, I fell in love with Bleach because it had this.
Yeah.
It had this katana and samurai and this difference theme. What I didn't like about Naruto is this combination of technology and traditional ninja style. It's just that something not so much.
Yeah. I hear you.
Yeah, see, me and Pale Rider are almost always on the same page. It says One Punch Man. I have all I need to know about the story with the title.
Mm-hmm.
And he also says Pacific Rim was weak, to piss you off.
Come on. Get out of here.
No,
Godzilla's gonna win, and that's the end of the story.
I never saw those movies. They didn't. I don't know. I looked at the trailer and it didn't appeal to me. I'm like, I want to see Godzilla. I want to see King Kong. I don't want to see this.
Okay, no more pizza with you. Okay, we're done.
Greg hates all of this stuff.
Yeah.
Actually, I agree with that.
Dissatisfied Convert says One Punch Man is great. Dragon Ball Z, not so much.
I agree.
I swear.
Goku is the worst protagonist ever.
Also
I'm
agree.
gonna force to watch a trailer or at least one part of One Punch Man, and if you change your mind, then I don't know.
Cool, man. Well, thank you very much, Jason. Take it easy, my man.
What?
Mega Art says I prefer One Piece over Naruto and Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
One Piece was cool. What I didn't kind of buy through was the art style. I know that he did it with a purpose to draw the characters like that he had potential to draw them even better, but he decided to do that style. But it's just something very. I didn't get through it.
Power Rider says I like the half demon guy in the red PJs and the big sword. You just described half the anime characters out there. Jim Cox says, calm down, bros. Blue Samurai's in the house. What's up, man? He says, I can't watch the stream right now, but good luck, Miriam. Got the campaign open and looking over the perks.
Oh, Blue, if you can't watch right now, I'm going to be at Michael Bancroft in about 1.5 hours. We're starting
Yep.
at...
I'm sure Blue will be talking to you about those perks at that point in time.
Awesome.
Hopefully.
Pale Blue.
Yeah.
Power Rider says, oh yeah, I did love Cowboy Bebop and Samurai Champloo.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
Samurai
that was great.
Champloo was amazing. Yeah.
Love Cowboy Bebop. Great.
Yeah, Cowboy Bebop was the bomb. I love that stuff.
Yep.
And if you haven't seen it, I interviewed Jet Black, Bo Billingsley over on my channel. So
Wow.
check that out. Video art. Yeah.
Just throw okay, can you throw the link in DM?
Yeah, let me find it. Yeah, no, he's a friend of mine. In fact, I should ask him to come back again.
Okay, maybe we'll talk about the pizza a little bit later.
Yeah, but Vinny, you can just throw that in the chat if you like.
Okay, let me go find it.
Pretty sure you're a mod.
Guys, do you know Trigon? Trigon? anime.
Mhm.
was-
Is that the
Yeah.
guy with the red, the blonde
red
hair?
coat.
And
Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
yes. Just so you know, the Trigon character was a really main inspiration for this manga that I was showing you like previously for Sunken Rock from Boichi.
Now that you mention it, the facial style and the hairstyle. Yeah, okay, now I see it.
Yes, it's there. It's there.
Oh, man, that's a long time ago. Trigon.
Mhm.
Jesus. Yeah. There was also a female Trigon, right?
I'm not really sure.
A blonde one with the big boobies, but could
I'm
be,
not sure.
could be something different. Not sure.
Yeah, that's maybe the only thing that I don't really like about anime itself is the fact that when you see it, when you look at the face, it looks like a face of a 10-year-old girl, but it has boobs of like melons, and that's just okay.
It's perception. It's just perception.
I know. It's just no.
But if you just what was Vinny? You said the manga. I forget. With the Jesus, the manga that you put your fingers in somebody's chest. I forget it.
Fist of the North Star.
Yeah, Fist of the North Star. If you see those faces, there's a very long, manly face with a square jaw also as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dissatisfied Convert says just watch 2 episodes of One Punch Man. Just a tip. Then you want the whole season.
Yes. Yes. I agree.
Black Rose Comics is taking offense that we're complaining about shows for kids. You know where I've heard that before, Black Rose Comics? You know where I've heard that before? Ryan Johnson. Mm.
Enough said.
Oh, that's right. Pale Rider says the big jugs girl in yellow was my favorite. And that no one's surprised. Mark Middleton's in the house. What's up, man?
Hey, Mark.
Good to see you, my man. Yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, Bonds just launched today. Go check it out. Just lots of good tiers there to pick from. Katie's probably going to be putting some more Gamma Wolves. Is that correct?
Yeah.
So yeah, these all went pretty quick.
Yeah, probably two more. I don't know. Would you guys in the chat be interested in even a bigger format? That's just a question.
Bigger format.
Yep, because right now I'm holding an A4, and what I'm talking about is this format. I could possibly send it in a tube.
Tubes are here.
Oh.
Yep.
You want to do that?
Hmm?
I never understand what El Gorgo, the reference. What's with the fruits? I still don't get it.
Oh, come on. It's an eggplant, man. You know what he's saying. It's all gargoyle.
I know what an eggplant is, but I don't know the reference to it.
Blackbear says, oh, God. Yeah, sorry. I'm sorry. I know that was a harsh comparison. I should probably apologize for that. Pat Ryder says, I'd rather watch reruns of Thundar. Hey, man, what do you got against Thundar?
That was the Hanna-Barbera one, right?
Yeah, that was some good shit. Yeah, kind of. Jerry on Bounce says, what's the size in inches? One of your favorite words, Katie.
Okay, let me get my ruler. Okay.
Ryder
Let's
says,
see.
I'd be interested in a print of Chris bending over in his red dress.
Let's see. The length is somewhere about 16 inches, and the width
That's
is
what I always tell him.
11 and half point and 16 inches. So it's gonna be like big.
It's almost the standard Bristol board size. It's like it's
Yeah.
just an inch shorter.
Yeah, it could be.
That's
I
good.
mean, the formats over here are kind of different, so that's what I'm working with, and I suppose it's kind of shame to cut it, right?
Right. It's always a shame to cut it.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna use what I have. If you don't like it, you can cut it yourself.
Yeah.
Dan Fogarty's in the house. What's up? Pale Rider says, I love Thundar.
And I don't know which comment was it. You had it pulled on that anime and manga is aimed for Japanese adult people. I have to disagree because when you are in Japan, you can see even old folks like the senior walking with bags with manga stuff and anime stuff. That's whole cultural stuff there.
Yep.
Yeah. Dan says, we all know why we're here, for the anime titties.
That's not true. She's 15 years old, guys. Come on.
Or, I mean, I'm sure there's adult women in the comic as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. There's the other alpha female. Her name is, and I'm not gonna tell it. Ha ha ha.
Oh, ouch. She's not on the characters list, in case you're looking at that right now.
She's not, but she has the titties. If you want to say.
Dan says, I like the colors for the cover. Yeah,
yeah.
That cover looks great.
Yeah, I could pull up the cover so you can see it probably in bigger format.
Greg says old folks are adults, Katie.
Linebackers.
You know, it's like growing up. Now, first you have kids, like they're small, cranky, they're crying, they're loud, they demand stuff. Then they grow up, work stuff, have family, and then they, revert back to being cranky and demanding. And
Yep, this is true.
Yeah, and shitting themselves.
Right, and then Andrew Cuomo has them all killed by sending them back into the old folks'
Oh,
home.
jeez.
so this is the beautiful cover. Very first painting.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Usually, I rely heavily on the line art, but in this picture, I decided to go all wild. I can pronounce.
You're good. You're good. We got you. Go all wild. All wild.
Yes. And
Katie
by the way,
gone wild.
I was just laughing really hard because there's this one word I'm really bad at pronouncing, and that's werewolf. I just had to come up with a comic full of werewolves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and same all the time. So that's no. So, and there you have it.
Beautiful.
So our ogre says it is for grown-ups. No, it is for adults.
Okay.
I'm not sure what this was in reference to, but yeah, Vinny's usually not wrong. On occasion, only when he's disagreeing with me.
It was the Cuomo thing.
Oh, yeah.
El Frog G.
Greg says, Jim Cox, you're damn right. Don't fuck with a man's lawn. That's the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Get off that lawn.
That's right.
Ooh, almost at 70%. Come. A little bit closer.
And I have another question for you. I know that this is foreshadowing too much, but guys, which is your choice?
Let's go with raw.
Oh.
Yeah.
I say that.
Yeah, that's the safe word. Yes.
Right.
It's a safe word to keep your balls. So our ogre says you could say lycanthropes, Katie. Go ahead. You want to try that one?
Lycanthropes.
Mm-hmm.
That's better.
Well, it's easier for you to say that than werewolves. It took me when I first started playing D&D years and years ago when I was like 13 years old. It took me forever to figure out how to say that.
Like lycanthrope?
Yes. Because I know it reads like it's spelled, but as a 13-year-old, you don't think that way. You don't think it reads as it's spelled because nothing reads as it's spelled normally. But then you see a complicated word like this, and you're like, okay, there's got to be something to this, right? It can't just be lycanthropes, right? That's too easy.
Actually, that's very easy for me because we have the similar word in our language. Like, do you know the disease when your body gets too hairy, blah blah blah? It's called lycanthropy syndrome.
Yeah.
And over here we say like lycanthropia. So that's why it's very easy for me to pronounce that one because werewolf in our language is Bucklebuck.
It's Buck-a-book?
Book of luck.
Excellent.
Volkod luck.
Vodka black? Black vodka?
Book of luck. What?
Okay, well, if that's how difficult it is for you to say werewolf, then I understand your issue.
I go with like.
Okay. I just wrote it in the private chat. You can chat it and you can check it out and try to pronounce it.
Book of black. Black a book.
Book of luck. Book of luck.
Yes, Vinny. Yes.
Look at that.
Basically
Look
like
at
that.
I'm a master of languages.
Okay.
Dan, we were discussing this earlier a bit. I think it depends. Just depends on your taste. I see black and white that I really like, and I see color that I really like as well.
Hmm.
But yeah, it kind of depends on your taste and the art style, I would say.
Right. Now, does anyone believe that dogs are colorblind? Is that a fact or fiction? Does that apply to these characters at all?
Well, they say it's fact, but how would you know?
Yeah.
They're not colorblind. I think I saw some kind of documentary about that dogs can see in colors, but only in certain spectrum of colors. They don't see all colors.
It is interesting because Liam said the dog that he had, it was also very smart. It knew like 4,000 words. Like it responded and knew what you were talking about. Because he could say, like, go in my closet and go get my red shirt, and he would come back with the red shirt.
No.
So that's why I was curious, because I've heard other stories like that too from other people where it was something similar like that, and it's like, well, then how, if they're colorblind, how would they know? You know what I mean? So
I'll tell you how I got the answer. Well, actually, Jim Cox has the answer.
Oh yeah,
Book of Black. So Warrior says baklava. Johnny Cage says makalaka.
this is the wrong Carla.
Yeah, I'm the Slavic Carla. People don't forget about it, please.
Magnus said you put in a disclaimer or people will tie knots in their tongues. Power Rider says, what did you spit up something? What the hell was that? Mega Art says Waka Waka, like Fuzzy Bear.
Book of Black.
Jim Cox says it looks like something you'd spell after too much booze.
Not really.
Yeah, I'm trying to spell vodka, and that's what came out.
That's actually one of the easier words that we have. I could come up with some really really tough one.
boy.
Just give me a while.
And you say encyclopedia in Slovakian.
Google Translate.
Encyclopedia.
Okay.
What did you say? Chlamydia? What did you say?
Chlamydia.
Like-
What?
That's what I heard.
You like in English you have encyclopedia, and in Slovak it's encyclopedia.
Okay.
It's just basically the same. It's really really easy. Like most of the words.
El Gargoyle says dogs can see primary colors.
But for example, when we are talking about language, did you know that the word robot actually comes from Czech language?
It does?
Yes. It's originally Czech.
I think you're just trying to claim things that don't belong to
Well,
you.
that's yeah.
Wookie Supremacy's in the house. What's up, man? Good to see you. Katie, Dan Fogarty has a word for you. Go ahead.
Mekaleka hi niho.
Yes, you got it. You got it. That's from Jambi, Pee-wee's Playhouse, yo.
Nailed it. Ah! Sorry, word of the day.
I don't know. Wookie says dogs can't look up. Let's get back to Bonds. This is the reason for the season. Just going to refresh you real quick. If you haven't checked out Bonds yet, please do so. This is Katie's first venture into crowdfunding comics.
Yeah.
And
almost.
just some badass art in this. Katie's got a killer story lined up for you. It's going to be 10 plus books in total over a span of God knows how long, but they'll get out. Katie's already got the entire second book thumbnailed out and ready to go. She's going to start on that very soon. The first book is pretty much finished. It's all but ready for print. Just a couple finishing touches, and it's good to go. So, if you're one of those people who doesn't want to wait a year or two for their books, this is definitely one you want to look at.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, what I would like to show to people is from the Zeta General, the perk. I would like to show some samples so they know what they're actually backing, because like in that particular perk you can see only one example, but each is different. Just so you know, like each gets their own very original one. Okay, so that's the very first one. Second one.
Cool.
There are 14 of those. I can make more. And I'm planning to do more. So just so you know, like each has their own original thing.
Wow.
And we were chatting when you were doing like a good number of these. I was like, holy crap, you were just cranking these out.
What can I say? I kind of got really interested in drawing traditionally with pens. So yeah, that's it.
That's a lot.
It is.
Yeah, man. These are all sketch cards that are available on the Zeta General tier.
Yep.
And that tier, you also get the physical copy of the book and 2 prints.
Get on it.
Hell, maybe that should be the featured tier. Wookie says Paul Rubens is a national treasure. I agree. Pee-wee did nothing wrong. You know, what are you supposed to go into an adult theater and not crank it out? What's the point of that? What's the point of that?
If he was having, a low time in his life, obviously, if he wants to go.
Maybe he
didn't
wasn't
hurt anybody. So
listen, people jerk off every day. He just happened to do it in a public place.
yeah, it's just not okay.
It doesn't mean he was at a low point. It just means that's where he was when he got the urge. You know.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, Red. Do you get that urge here in a public area?
Well, you're going to have to read the newspaper and find out.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. I would say that you got to be in a pretty low place. Like, I'm going to go to a movie theater, and that's where I'm going to do it.
I disagree. It's not like it's not like he went to Regal Cinemas, right? He didn't go to AMC. He went to this hole in the wall, nudie theater.
That would have been a story. Paul Rubens from the balcony at a Regal Cinema.
See, now that would have been a story, and that would be a reason, for him to end up in national news. But listen, he was in an adult theater. We know what happens in there. Everybody who goes in there does it. He just happened to be seen. Somebody recognized him and said, "Oh, I can probably score, $20 from a newspaper for this story." And that's the only reason we know about it. He's probably been doing it for years.
Maybe he should have been quieter. Maybe he should have went when he finished.
He is a glory hole. Yeah.
You think Cherry ratted him out?
I don't know. I would like to ask you guys something. Would you like to maybe tell us more about your upcoming projects?
About what?
To take a break from Bones a little bit, let people breathe it out, and maybe Vinny, you could tell us something about Shadow of the Kraken, right?
Oh yeah, that'd be awesome too. Yeah.
Well, before we do that, Wookie Supremacy says the people in a porn theater that aren't snapping one off are the weirdos. Agreed. Yeah, Vinny, give us the rundown on Shadow of the Kraken.
Yeah. Well, we have 3 days left. Holy crap. This is the first half of the campaign. It's no surprise I will be extending this. This awesome story. I mean, if you love pirates, you want to find out what's going on with this book, please continue to back this. All the support is absolutely amazing. Like I said, we launched a weird time, but this one it's more of a classic kind of pirate story, but there are going to be very big surprises. This is part of my extended universe of projects as well. So Through the Woods, City of Venus, all these books there is a connection between all these, by the way, for those who didn't know. We follow Nathaniel James Callan. we're going to find out, that he was part of the Royal Navy. He defects. You'll find out why, and why he turned to piracy, what's going on, what that skull actually is. There's seemingly a treasure map that's carved into it, but it's also coded. There's a lot going on with this story. The villain, he's very nefarious as well. He's following the main characters. He's pulling strings from the shadows. His background I can't get into because it's going to be some major spoilers. But you are going to find out some cool things about him, especially towards the end of the book. There are some kind of hints throughout the issue that there's hints at something about this character, but I'm just curious to see how many people are going to spot it by the time we get to the end of the book. But yeah, there's tons of detail in this. Beautiful locations, like I said, rare treasures, lots of cool stuff. I'm going to get into a little bit of the kind of world, what it was back then in the 1700s. The Kraken is the name of the ship, and the majority of the crew are freed slaves and other defectors from the Royal Crown. So yeah, I mean, like I said, there's lots going on, and I want to kind of touch some of this stuff, but it's also, I'm kind of experimenting too on, almost like a human study sort of on certain characters of, how far is too far, for doing evil things. Could you get back into the light? I'm playing with a lot of different things in this, so it's not just like a straight pirate story either. Like I said, there's lots of cool stuff happening with this. So please back it. You won't be disappointed. This is 50 pages. If we hit the stretch goal, it's going to be closer to 60 to 65 pages. It's going to be perfect bound. And yeah, I think for the next half of the campaign, I might be doing some updates and adding some things here and there. But again, like, I want to hit these stretch goals for you guys because, even if you back at the lowest level, as long as we hit those stretch goals, you're going to be able to get some really cool stuff added for free. So yeah, this campaign is more than halfway done as well. But I'm doing this one a little bit different. It wasn't totally finished when I launched because my last two campaigns, I wanted to add extras for you guys, but I already started the fulfillment process. So there was a problem with that. So with this one, I wanted to make sure that, you guys are going to be able to hit it as long as, we keep getting money in there. Yeah, extra cool stuff. But, so yeah, we have the ship battles. Like I said, there's so much going on in this book. It's hard to narrow it down and not spoil anything either, because there are big surprises, there are big twists, there's betrayals by certain characters as well. They're pirates, so not everything is as cut and dry as it should be, or one would imagine it to be. Yeah, it's. I'm trying so hard not to spoil anything, and I hope it's still a pretty okay pitch for you guys.
Oh yeah, man, it's all good. Silver Ogre says beanies.
Yeah. Again, that's in the ultimate tier. I wanted to try some kind of merchandise, something. So it is pricey. So that's why it's in that kind of setup. But again, in that ultimate tier, you also get original artwork. And people who've got my other books, Through the Woods of City of Venus, they know when I do a drawing, it's not just a sketch. It's a detailed, like, commission drawing is what I do. So like the bulk of that money is going to that for sure. But yeah. So
for show. Yeah, if you haven't jumped on Shadow of the Kraken yet, you probably should. That's my opinion. I know I did. Can't wait for this book. It looks awesome.
Thanks, brother. Yeah, and like I said, I'm going to be showing some real stuff in here. I mean, we're gonna get brutal. It's not a Disney pirate story. You're going to see people losing limbs and very violent scenes. Yeah. You're going to see we're going to the brothel in this book as well, because again, when we go to Nassau, I want to show a little bit of the way of life and how pirates did have their fun as well. But yeah, it's going to be cool. I think you guys will really enjoy it, and because we're in the 1700s. I mean, we might be seeing some appearances of real life quote unquote pirates, they might be making some appearances. So.
Right. Well, Dan Fogarty's asking, will English and Spanish navies be in it?
Yes, for sure.
Dojo says, sweet brothels.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
got Pill Rider's attention.
I know I did.
Yeah, check out Shadow the Kraken today. I don't have that link in the description yet, but I'll put all the links for all these campaigns in the description afterwards. And Frog G's on top of it. Thank you, sir.
Beautiful.
Appreciate you, brother.
Thank you.
Marinus, tell us a little bit about Blackheart Manor.
Yeah, Blackheart Manor is a throwback to 70s horror magazine comics that I recently heard they making a comeback. So we jumped in right on time. It's about a group of firefighters battling or confronting and try to destroy Cthulhu-like monsters because they are residing in the Blackheart Manor. Basically, there's a cult in there, but they don't know that still. And they the cults are kidnapping people, to feed them to whatever is residing there. And one of the main protagonists is called Jacob, who is the father of the daughter that is missing. Gets this manor from the state that they're in for training practices. So they're going in with a group of firefighters, and then suddenly somehow the world starts changing. There's the building is starting to change in some kind of a maze. There's a lot of paintings with weird imagery there. They see themselves in there, although those paintings are from the 1700s or so. There's also mirrors with weird reflections in them. They're getting sucked in. People are dying. People are disappearing. You see the mansion here burning, but it's not really burning. It's magic fire somehow, but it's not really explainable. Also, the one of the brothers of the Blackheart of the cult of the Black Sunrise is not what you think it is. It's not particularly human, if you can say, with all the eldritch horror and magic is flowing around. And Jacob finds out somehow that his daughter was missing. There is one of the police officers called Stokes, comes to the training center of the firefighters department and says, "Hey, listen, we can't find your daughter, who is missing for a long time, but she was missing in this mansion. She's been last seen here. Maybe you go there and get some closure." But Jacob has a hard time to let her go, and this is one of the main themes of the comic. There's a lot of bonding, family stuff in there, real friendship, a lot of heartbreak, but also, like I said, letting go. But also, it's a descent into madness. People will lose their minds, getting irrational. It's a crazy world, and people have to find out what's going on and how it ends. It's a one-shot. It looks great. It has fantastic art by G.L. Giles, and we have a lot of perks here as well. You got a beautiful print here. If you back the $45 tier, and if you are on a budget, you can get volume 1 and 2 for $15. This is the digital versions, so you get book 1 and 2. Book 1 is also a one-shot. It's called The Deep Dark. It's not a continuation, but if you want to continue, because it's all in the same universe, if you want to follow up, there's a nice chance that you get the first book as well for a reasonable price. So I think you should back it, and it's black and white. It's one of my favorites. So yeah, here we go, Black and White.
Go.
No. You were saying?
If you haven't backed it yet, we had this thing at the 100 backers.
Yeah.
Right, Marinus?
Yeah.
With a traditional piece, we're gonna do a raffle. Marinus is gonna do a raffle over this little piece over here, and the lucky winner is getting this beautiful traditional piece. So.
Yes, this is going to be a free giveaway. Nerium drew this beautiful piece of Blackheart Manor, and it looks stunning. So we gonna do a giveaway. So you can whoever backs the books has a chance to win the piece. We're gonna give it away for free, so you don't have to pay anything. $0 freedom dollars.
You still have chance to back this project.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah, we are halfway, by the way. So we're gonna fulfill March, April around that.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, back Blackheart Manor. If you haven't, I don't think this one's gotten enough attention. I think it should. You definitely use a little more.
Right.
That's for sure.
How many
It looks-
pages? I want to ask, how many pages is the Deep Dark as well?
The Deep Dark is 30, and this one is 40.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, and let me see. Just give me a second because I hope I have it here.
Oh yeah, what's up, David Feed? Dan Fogarty asked that Blackheart print. Will you also make a poster of it? I would like that for his wall.
I'm sorry, I cannot find it. I'm sorry. What was the question for the prints? We haven't planned any plans yet, but we get this question a lot. So I ask my team to consider it because it's a beautiful print, by the way, because it says the print is a retro style like movie poster, and it has a lot of negative space in it with a lot of creature design like Cthulhu horror and tentacles. It looks really great. The print, so we consider it. I cannot promise you that, but I'm gonna talk to my team and see what we can do.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Back this book. Blackheart Manor looks intense. I know Halloween is past, but there's another one coming. That's the good news. Every year there's another one. And it's not a Halloween book, it's just a horror, you don't have to. It doesn't have to be Halloween to enjoy some good horror, especially the Lovecraftian stuff that's not on HBO.
No, absolutely not. It's gonna be real horror. You see body parts flying and body parts, getting torn apart. So don't worry, you get your fix if you are a horror fan. It's great stuff and a lot of characterization, great characters. And see what happens.
Very cool.
Did they survive? Who knows?
Yeah. Check it out.
Refresh that.
Refresh this.
Yeah.
Will do.
There you go.
105.
Wow,
Beautiful.
great.
Yeah. I meant to do it the other day because I went to go check. I thought I had backed it, but I didn't. So I'm like, yeah, let me just do it tonight. So bam. Beautiful.
Oh wow, thanks, Fanny. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, my friend.
Oh wow,
And there you have it.
There you have it.
There you have it.
there you have it. That's how it's done.
We also got Sworn Wings of Vengeance. This is the mailing list for the comics. We got 2 comics on this campaign. One's going to be done by Carla, the main book, Wings of Vengeance. It's going to be bitchin'. It's these are actually 2 different varieties of manga style. Greg may or may not like that, but that's okay. Yeah, man. Wings of Vengeance is going to be full color. Everything written by me. All the art and colors is by Carla. Yeah, good times. I wish Carla was still here.
Yeah.
The second book is going to be called Legacy of Blood. It's going to be a black and white and with probably some blue tint thrown in there. Book by Nerium, right here. She's been working her ass off on it. It looks beautiful, as you can see. This is just one sample. I actually just finished kind of a teaser trailer for this today, so I'll play that in just a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Katie's also been doing these character reference sheets, which I will include on the campaign in some way, shape, or form, be it cards or put them in the books themselves. I'm not sure yet, but yeah, man, this is really exciting. It's going to be two stories that you want to get on board with. And if you're wondering if you have to read you do not have to read the novels to enjoy the comics. Going to try to write it in such a way where you can, you'll at least get a little bit of an introduction to the characters before the action starts. So I would definitely recommend you read the novel because these stories take place in between book 1 and book 2. But again, like I know not everybody is big into prose reading. So yeah, if you enjoy comics, if you enjoy awesome art and action-packed stories, because these will absolutely be action-packed. What do you think, Katie? Action-packed?
Definitely action-packed. Another story that has been thumbnailed from the very beginning till the very end. Yeah, full of action, full of
That's great.
blood.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Total adventure. That's one thing I'm trying to do with this universe is just make it all about adventure. Of course, everybody has their own. Each character has their own story arcs. They're all growing in their own ways. There's going to be, interpersonal relationships and things of that nature. But I really wanted to put this on an epic scale, just epic adventure all the time, all the way, and not really, not drag the feet too much on other things because I don't know. That's just how I roll.
There's gonna be a ton of magic.
And there you have it.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, a little bit of space magic, a little bit of space knights running around. Thank you very much, Greg. I appreciate that.
Come on, Vinny, find your own quote. That's mine.
Shit, that's-
What up?
Okay, you can
Kate
have
gets really pissed off when you steal her phrases.
Yes,
Oh,
I am.
Oh yeah? Well, someone around your neck of the woods stole my campaign.
Oh shit.
How do you think I feel?
Oh man. Damn, you're just tying her right into that, aren't you? That's awful.
Punked.
All right. Well, I'm really proud and really grateful for the work that Katie's been putting into this, as well as Carla. But I've had Carla's work on the teaser trailer for Wings of Vengeance for some time. I'm sure you've seen that. You'll see it again. But tonight, I really wanted to show you some of what Katie's been doing with the Legacy of Blood teaser. So enjoy this.
Wait, what was that?
That was fantastic. That's what that was.
That is the teaser for the second book that's going to be on the Wings of Vengeance campaign called Legacy of Blood, the book Katie's working on.
Wow.
Yeah, man, it's beautiful. Everything she's doing looks awesome, absolutely beautiful, as well as Carla's work on Wings of Vengeance. Man, I'm stoked for this campaign. I can't wait to get it off the ground. But to answer any questions anybody may have, this campaign will absolutely not launch until every single copy of Edge of Annihilation is in hands, or at least in the hands of the Postal Service. So don't worry about that. I am not one of those creators. You're going to get your stuff before I ask you to purchase anything else.
That's right. Good man. And I'll tell you, after that trailer, all I got to say is if I were in a Regal Cinema, I'd say look out below.
Oh, Greg says Renegade Sunsworn looks like an IP that could support a collectible trading card game. I've actually thought about that. He says get with Kemosabe, or if you, if you'd like to develop a deck. Yeah, man, that's one thing that's really been on my mind. Thinking about a card game, thinking about possible board games, and eventually maybe even an RPG. So, yeah, definitely. I'll probably talk to you, man. Thanks for that. But this is still in the sign up phase. So sign up for that. You'll get an exclusive art print done by Katie, which I don't have up at the moment.
I'm at it.
Oh, awesome. You got it just laying right there.
I'm just giving free art for the awesome project.
Yeah, Katie's just wonderful to all fellow creators. This particular piece of traditional art here, if you back Sunsworn Edge of Annihilation before it is out of in demand, every single backer from start to finish will have a chance to win that piece. So, check that out. If you're into novels and visual companions, that's your thing. If you're into both, I'm not going to fight you. Both are available. Actually, Wings of Vengeance and Legacy of Blood will be available very soon. But yeah, sign up for that mailing list because we're going to make a print of that piece of art that Katie did, and everybody on the mailing list that backs the campaign will receive that print. So yeah, but
just so people don't say that I didn't do anything for Vinny, I did one for Vinny as well.
She did. This thing was
Yeah.
awesome. That is so damn cool. Be selfish, like I said. I don't know if that's going to be auctioned off. I think I just want that.
Nah, I'm gonna send it to you.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah!
hell yeah. But the reason for the season is Bonds. Bonds, the drive has just launched today. Get on this campaign. We want to get this funded today. Today. That's my goal. Maybe the Bancroft bump will take you over. I hope so. But yeah, we shall see, and I think we will see. That's my prediction. We will see. But yeah, I know Katie's got to get rolling to prepare for the next stream, and yeah, I think that's pretty much it for now. Fenreal Fire, what's up, my man? Good to see you, brother. Says I got all that stuff. Good book, Red. Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Hell yeah!
Appreciate it very much. But yeah, everybody check out all these campaigns. Check out Shadow of the Kraken. Check out Blackheart Manor. Check out Sunsworn, Edge of Annihilation. Wings of Vengeance is coming at you soon. Make sure you sign up. And when you do sign up for these mailing lists, make sure you confirm those emails because otherwise they don't really go through. So, but yeah, check out Bonds right now if you haven't already. Thank you so much, everybody who has been supporting these projects, been supporting all of us on our channels. And just being cool people, man. It's you guys that make this stuff happen. So yeah, catch Katie on Michael Bancroft tonight. Do you have any parting words, Katie?
Yep, I would like to add one more thing. Just check out the update for the campaign because since the Gamma perk went out really fast, I'm gonna be adding some more, probably a few pieces of traditional art again to it. So just if you missed it. You still have a chance to get one of yours.
Cool beans. Alrighty. Yep. Well, thank you, Vinny and Marinus, for joining us. Appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you to everybody in the chat. You guys are amazing. Just awesome people. And we're going to take you out on the Bonds trailer, and we'll see you on the Bancroft show.
Peace. Yeah, thank you very much.